Hello everybody, welcome back to episode number 10 of Let's Play Final Fantasy III. While I was preparing for this, I did level up a bit to level 17 as you can see here. More importantly, I got West to a skill level of 33. So that's fantastic, he will be doing a lot more damage now. So we're going to head off and go to the cave to the north. Now the reason I leveled up is because there's a certain enemy there that is quite difficult if you don't level up. Said enemy is also the reason why I chose a black mage. I also went into the Chocobo Forest here and deposited some items with the fat Chocobo. So cleaned up our inventory a little bit. Now we're going to head through the flame cave here. We're going to head to the left before we go into the lava. See what's over here. Get a nice south wind. Fantastic. Gonna head into the lava, which does not damage us because of our ice armor. It would otherwise damage us. Gonna hop over to the right and get this chest. Inside of that chest we get another south wind, just as we did in the other. So now if we keep heading this way through the lava, we're gonna head to the south. See what's down here. And here we have one of the more annoying enemies. We have bombs. Bombs will explode on you in this, so you have to be very careful of that. They do a buttload of damage. I think they can do nearly 500 damage. They are weak to fire though, so our Salamander swords on Dokes will be taking them out very nicely, as well as our fire spells with Wes. And the red mallows aren't too bad. They can hit a little hard, but they're not terribly bad. And they also do not have the physical defense they once did, so you can kill them with your melee fighters. Which is very nice. Very nice addition. We have the ladder to the second floor here. So we're gonna hop down it. Gonna keep heading this way. This time, instead of going through the waterfall right there, or I guess lava fall, we're gonna head south and get this chest before. Inside we get the Ice Blade, which is a very good sword for our fighter here. Take off one of our Salamander swords and replace it with the Ice Blade, which of course is the Ice Elemental variant of the sword. So we will hold on to all of the different swords for the different elements. As you can see, we will plow our way straight through there. Now, after we go through the waterfall, we're going to go this way first. Grab this chest. We get a high potion, and we're gonna hop back down this way and grab this chest here. As you can see right over there. Inside of this chest, we get another high potion, which heals a lot more than a regular potion would. I believe it heals 400 and something. Or close to 500 maybe. Gonna head down to the third floor. Going to go to the left before we go upwards to grab this chest. These are the annoying enemies in this place. The guys in the back there. That's why we got mute. They are very, very annoying. So we're going to do our best to see if we can't kill the one off and mute the other. Because if we don't, they can potentially petrify us, which is really annoying. So we're going to do our best. I think we should be fine here either way. Mikoro, I guess is what they're called. Odd names for sure, but that's okay. So now that he's muted, he will be unable to petrify us, which is fantastic. So very nice. No muting for him. Alright. Pretty easy fight in the end. As you can see, we get a lot of money just from fighting these guys, so we're going to grab this potion here. We're going to head back up north. We're going to head down to the next floor, I believe. That's right, we got this chest right over here. And in this chest we have another high potion. As you can see, this rock here looks a little different than everywhere else, so if we click it, it opens up the doorway to the next floor. And if we head up this way, we can see a door right there. that leads to the boss room, so really quickly I'm going to go ahead and heal up a little bit. Just get our HP back up to maximum here. Just so that it's not too bad. The boss here is very difficult. One of the hardest bosses we've encountered and will encounter. He says he has to destroy us so that he can get the full power. He guesses we'll just have to die. He does a large amount of damage with his fire attack. Very difficult to heal off, but I feel like we'll be able to overcome him. I'm going to use arrow first, simply because I would like him to damage me before I use any healing, because I just healed. We're doing a buttload of damage to him, which is very nice. There's his fire attack. As you can see, did a lot of damage to everyone. So I'll be using my Cure 2 next time. That's a lot of damage headed his way. I like that a lot. Cure 2 on everybody should heal us up sufficiently. This very well may be the last round, because we're doing a lot of damage. This is why we did that grinding when we did, so we could destroy this Salamander boss a little bit easier. And there we go. That was way easier than it would be if you had not done that grinding. Believe you me, that is a very difficult boss if you don't grind. So if we head up this way, he will offer us the Spirit of Light that sleeps within the flame, and we get the jobs from the Crystal of Fire. We get some more job classes, of course, from this crystal, which is very nice. I'll go over them once we head back and talk to the dwarves again. So if we go back this way, hop in our ship really quickly, hop right over here, you can go in here, and then we get someone chasing us down. Light warriors, help! The village of Tockle, which we had been to before, now that they're through pillaging it, they're going to burn it. He needs us to save Tockle. Hind can change his weak point, but the Scholar can see through that. That is the only time in this particular game that the Scholar has any bit of use, so yeah. Thank you, the dwarves' treasure, the 2 horns, have been returned. Thank you, take this thanks. You can come take this in thanks. You can get more of them in Gisal. We got the magic key, which is nice. Gave us some more of those. Lolly ho, the horns have been returned. This guy, we give you the treasure of the dwarves as a thanks. Moonwalk will be your guide. As he moonwalks his way back there, does his best Michael Jackson impersonation. So we're going to follow him down there. And as you will see very shortly, their treasure is nothing to scoff at, because they got a lot of it. So if we talk to him first, he says to make good use of the treasure. So we will. We get a shield that we'll never use, we get a phoenix down, we get knight armor that we're going to use, we get a scholar helmet we'll use, scholar robes we'll use, echo herbs eventually we'll use the gauntlets immediately. An otter head, we get an elixir, we get another killer bow, we get a soft potion, we get flame book, ice book, and light book. We get another phoenix down, and we get another carrot. So let's go ahead and, before we equip anything, we're going to, oh, we can't remove yet, that's fine. We're going to go over the new job classes. So if you see here, we have a knight job class, which we will be using for our fighter. It's literally just a fighter upgrade. There is pretty much nothing the fighter can do that the knight can do. And we have here the scholar, which is not very good. This is the class we would be using the books for. His only use is the boss fight coming up that they were talking about in Tockle. Then we have the thief here. The thief is not useful quite yet because we don't have a lot of armor for him, but he can open doors without keys, like I said. Then here we have the archer, who is basically a better white wizard, but not quite yet, because we don't have the skill on the hunter, or on the archer. I was playing Hearthstone, can you tell? We don't have the skill level for our archer, so, you know, it'll get there eventually, but I would rather heal the way we do now with our white wizard than have to reset that. So I'm going to go ahead and change our job classes and heal up, and I'll meet you back here when I do. Alright everybody, we have our newly assigned job here. Dokes is now our knight. It's the only thing we changed. But we did also equip Dokes with the knight chest, and we gave him his new gauntlets. We are saving his fire chest because we need it for the archer in the future. For Orchid, we gave her the scholar helmet, which will be fantastic for quite a while. And for West, we gave him the scholar robes. So, in the next episode, we'll be heading to the living forest we were alluded to earlier by the dwarves, and then we'll be saving Tackle. So, thank you very much for watching, everybody. I really hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you next time.